Roll of Honour, 9th November 2014. Lance Corporal L. Ackroyd, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Acting Bombardier G. M. Appleyard, Royal Field Artillery. Private N. Armstrong, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private J. Ashworth, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private B. Barnforth, York and Lancaster Regiment. Sergeant G. Barker, York and Lancaster Regiment. Second Lieutenant H. Barker, Lancashire Fusiliers. Private A. Bashford, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Private A. R. Beaumont, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Private G. Beaumont, Canadian Infantry. Private H. Beecham, Royal Scots. Private W. Bell, York and Lancaster Regiment. Lance Corporal V. Bell, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Private A. Bell, Duke of Wellingtons. Private T. Benrose, West Yorkshire Regiment. Private W. C. Birch, Royal Army Medical Corps. Private C. Blades, West Yorkshire Regiment. Private J. Bolden, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private E. J. Bolt, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Lance Corporal J. Brown, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Private W. Burns, Middlesex Regiment. Private C. H. Butterfield, Lincolnshire Regiment. Corporal J. H. Calladine, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Gunner G. Coxedge, Royal Field Artillery. Private P. Conlon, Army Cyclist Corps. Corporal J. Cook, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Private S. Cooper, Northumberland Fusiliers. Private T. Coyne, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Private J. Cross, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private J. Croxall, South Staffordshire Regiment. Able Seaman H. Curtis, Royal Naval Volunteer Reserve. Private A. Dawson, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Private F. Dawson, Royal Army Medical Corps. Private W. T. Day, Northumberland Fusiliers. Lance Corporal H. Dimmerline, York and Lancaster Regiment. Sergeant F. Elliott, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Private W. Faulkner, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private A. Fisher, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private C. Fitton, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private T. Fitton, York and Lancaster Regiment. Corporal H. Gamble, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private O. Gledhill, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Lance Corporal C. Goddard, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private H. V. Goodyear, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private W. Haggard, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private H. Hay, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private J. Hall, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Gunner F. Hardy, Royal Field Artillery. Rifleman H. Hartley, West Yorkshire Regiment, Prince of Wales's Own. Lance Corporal Harold Brown, West Yorkshire Regiment, Prince of Wales's Own. Private T. Henley, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Private J. Inchcliffe, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private J. Hinton, Coldstream Guards. Private J. Hobson, Machine Gun Corps Infantry. Private W. Hodgetts, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Private H. Hornsby, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Private F. Howitt, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Private C. C. Hoyle, Duke of Wellington's West Riding Regiment. Private R. Hutchinson, York and Lancaster Regiment. Corporal F. W. Jones, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private J. Judd, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private J. R. Kerr, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Private C. L. Knight, Machine Gun Corps Infantry. Private R. Lawrence, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private T. Judd, York and Lancaster Regiment. Driver J. Mannion, Royal Field Artillery. Private M. MacArthur, Sherwood Foresters, Notts and Derby Regiment. Private J. MacDermott, York and Lancaster Regiment. Lance Corporal J. Needham, York and Lancaster Regiment. Driver J. Newell, Royal Field Artillery. Lance Corporal F. Nicholson, Royal Marine Light Infantry. Private E. H. Parr, Duke of Wellington's West Riding Regiment. Private A. Carey, Army Ordnance Corps. Private W. Peck, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private W. A. Platts, Yorkshire Regiment. Rifleman E. Potts, King's Royal Rifle Corps. Sapper G. Pownall, Royal Engineers. Driver A. Rayner, Royal Field Artillery. Corporal H. Revel, Royal Warwickshire Regiment. Private G. Richards, Lincolnshire Regiment. Private J. W. Ridge, Coldstream Guards. Private T. Sewell, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private H. Shacklock, York and Lancaster Regiment. Lieutenant S. O. Sharp, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private S. Sidden, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private J. W. Simpkins, Machine Gun Corps Infantry. Private F. Sleaford, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Lance Corporal N. H. Smith, London Regiment, Queen Victoria's Rifles. Rifleman H. Saw, West Yorkshire Regiment, Prince of Wales's Own. Able Seaman H. Stacey, Royal Naval Volunteer Reserve. Private F. Sturgis, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Sergeant J. H. Swaby, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private J. Thomas, West Yorkshire Regiment, Prince of Wales's Own. Private A. E. Timmins, Grenadier Guards. Private L. D. Vernon, King's Own Yorkshire Light Infantry. Gunner L. Ward, Royal Field Artillery. Private H. Widdowson, York and Lancaster Regiment. Corporal H. Wilburn, York and Lancaster Regiment. Private A. Wood, Durham Light Infantry. Private A. Wood, York and Lancaster Regiment. Sapper H. E. Woodhouse, Royal Engineers. Private C. Red, York and Lancaster Regiment. They shall grow not old, as we for the left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.